Vasquito started the carnival. The first street carnival, what do you call it, organized, a bit of organized carnival.
And that started sometime in the 60s. And one who started it, if I'm not mistaken, was Mr. Vasco.
So he was always very dynamic, very like party loving, and I mean, before liberation also, carnival was a big thing. So it would be like between friends and stuff like that. So they would be. It was called intruge, which is like pranks basically. And then after liberation, they started getting exposed to the Brazil carnival through magazines and stuff, and decided to do something like that in Goa.
He had two magazines from Brazil. One was Cruzeiro, which had published all those photos of those Brazilian carnival. And there was another one called Machete. I've seen this.
He was the first president of the municipality in Goa. So it was his thing to start the parade and based on the Brazil carnival. So they started a floats parade and the carnival as we know it, not as we know it now, but more or less as we see it now.
During those days, there were two contenders for a float. One is a concept of Manekas and Roberto Alvarez. Second, Tango in Club National. Then comes the competition with Mr. Francisco Martin, who went into mega float. Suppose Tango had 30, 40 people, he would have 100 people.
When I told him why we'll take part for Carnival, this is the thing what happened. And we won first prize that year. First prize. Then no more stopped. Then again next year I planned to do it in a big way. This was 14 boys. There I got 120 people, all with having people going to market buying what do you call that, beef, meat with bone,
with the bones.
coming with the bone and eating, with all blood. Like they was acting like Basil Suarez. He came with a big chunk of meat, all that. And that was Frolic 2000 years BC. That was.
Okay.
That also we won a first prize there.
But there was a lot of spying and all at that time, and there was a lot of espionage and intelligence, and it was like a military operation where people would tell, okay, this is what Francisco Martins is doing, this is what.
In Club National, they was practicing. I had in the court. The tree was near the court,
Yeah.
There, my boy is there to see your steps, how the steps.
This is the impression that everybody got, but it was part of the fun.
Yeah, and all part of the fun.
Part of the fun. But there was, each one had his own concept. Each one did his own thing. And each one had a good time.
That was the main thing.
A beautiful, beautiful time. But at the end, it was Francisco Martin was considered as the king of Carnival because his workmanship on the float was fast, let's put it this way, far superior than Tango and us.
No, but I will tell you one thing. Because of Carnival, I reached some different level altogether. Because of Carnival.
His whole presentation, his conceptualization, visualization, everything was fun. But the dancing, the street dancing, Tango took the, because we had the joie de vivre, the life of the real samba. That was samba. That was nothing more but the samba, the traditional samba. And I have to say, and it was a beautiful mix. Creativity on one side of the float and the dancing on the other side.
Very good, I told you.
It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I wish the carnival just could stay in that space, just in that space, and not gone to what we have gone today.
During Carnival, was there any particular kind of food and all you all used to eat?
Yeah, we used to make sausages most of the time, Goan sausages, and keep at the table, then make sorpatel, all those things. And anyone who entered used to just enter, serve themselves.
Assault means go into a house and raid the house fridge, or that time very few houses had fridges. But the kitchen,
Larder.
kitchen, gayol, we used to call gayol and larder. Then eat all the food, but it was part of the game.
So the table always had food.
Yeah, always.
So it was like 3-4 days of
Yeah,
just
yeah.
anybody could come in,
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
could
At
go.
least at
and-
my father-in-law's house was like that.
Yeah.
Vash Carnival.
You know, my father was not a great fun-loving, but for Carnival, the doors were open.
So there's something about Carnival and the Goan spirit where
And the
where
community
that
spirit.
community spirit
Yes.
of coming together and
Yes.
just allowing and
Yes.
sort of breaking down the boundaries and
Yes,
just having fun.
I
We
agree.
didn't have cash with us. We used to collect our own money, make our own costumes. First group of ours was just bell-bottom pants, any old pant of ours. We joined something here, I mean, we put paper balls and we made that dresses for us, for boys and girls, and we took part. We had this thing of carnival. Spirit of carnival. We were not going for the prize, but we had the spirit of carnival within us.
There was a lot of costumes, right? Did you dress up? We did dress up a lot. Not just teenagers. We did dress up a lot, right up to like 30s, and we took a lot of interest in making our own costumes. And normally we would go as a group. So this thing started with like photographs we used to see of my grandfather, where he started organizing theme dances.
We used to have a tailor in the house for the full month.
A tailor in the house.
Who would stitch for everybody. So he would stitch his own costume and get other people to come and stitch their costumes as well. So he would actually keep a tailor at home just for that.
The spirit of Carnival. It must be very hard to define what is this.
Yeah.
We are still there to show, okay, that this is the dancing, this is the formation, this is the spirit of Carnival. And we should not destroy that. That is the element.
Even my children, they don't have the same spirit like we had.
Sure. Well,
You know, now if they're going to dress something, mama, this is not like this, no, it has to be like that. Arey, this is carnival, wear what you get and go.